I trust the sound and everything is alright. The stream might be a little bit laggy. I'm busy uploading episodes to YouTube. It shouldn't take much longer though. Yeah, it's gonna be 15 minutes. I hope it's not too bad. Well, hello there, welcome back to EU4. Today we're going to be continuing building up strength in Asia in order to invade and invade the Middle East. Because we need the Middle East to form Rome, amongst other things. But yeah, we're just kind of building up strength here. Truce with Korea ran out. Not when I stopped streaming yesterday. It's was like 2 years, so I played 2 years off screen. And we're about to invade, so is the sound alright? It's called Crusaders 1. See, with Ayame you never know if he's kidding or not. Alright, let's holy war the shit out of these. Jarkant wouldn't join, Jan would, but I mean Jan is Jan. Jan's no biggie. No biggie. Let's go. In-game sound seems really loud though. I'm gonna lower that a wee bit. And he's got his capital right there in Jukchen, so we'll send some troops over. And other than that, yeah, my nobility is pissed off. My nobility is perpetually pissed off. It's horrible. All of my estates are perpetually pissed off or too influential, so. But do you think making the corruption formula not taking into account autonomy but toning it down a bit for game balance make it more rewarding of stable empires? No. It not taking into account autonomy would be stupid. I mean, you're already being rewarded for declaring trade conflict wars a lot. I mean, I guess you could make it a little bit more bad, but let us play with this for a bit, and we'll see. Cause I'm already like this whole thing, even though it's only a smidgy bit of my income right now because I'm so trade focused. If I wasn't this trade focused, it'd be a lot more expensive. But this is already making me not want to, you know, fuck up my Diplotech. And it's very possible to not fuck up your Diplotech. You just have to not be an idiot. But because we were so used to ruining our Diplotech, we, you know, kind of got used to that. And you need to not take loans. Loans are bad. But I'm already doing that, so I don't know. It's already changed my playstyle a lot, and I quite like playing like this. It's quite nice not having to feel the breath of my my creditors in the neck when you know, conquering land, because I have to conquer land to pay back the loans. You know, that's it. You know, it's nice not to have to do that, and just you know, get rich off of my own money. That's nice. Do you think autonomy should go down after converting into a state? Oh, but it does. It goes down by a lot. It goes down by about 25% the moment you do that. Provided it was at 75 when you did it. If it is higher than that, then it doesn't go down. Which is something that needs to be fixed, because if you conquer a new province now and raise the autonomy there, it's going to have 100% autonomy. And if you then make it into a state, it's still going to have 100% autonomy. Whereas if you would wait for it, make it into a state, go it again, and then raise the autonomy, it would only be on 75 autonomy. So that's a little weird, but they're aware of that, and they're trying to fix that. I imagine that being difficult to fix that, because there were other issues with that before, with autonomy going high up into the sky, and it not working anymore. We do want to improve relations with a couple of these bastards because they've all joined coalitions against us, and I don't really appreciate that. But yeah, there were other issues. I can't really think of one right now, but something overseas where if you would have more than 100%, and it'd be pointless, you know. I don't really remember. Okay, well, are you ready for this, Batman? Because I have a lot of prestige, and I mean a lot of prestige. Seriously though, my nobles really need to stop being such bitches because they're making the Koreans and the Shintos rise up. No, not the Shintos, but the Koreans they're making rise up. Hey. What's going on there? And I can't have that because that just means that the Koreans are gonna spawn a little faster. Do. I don't know how this is gonna pan out. Oh yeah. You stuck weaponagents. Fantastico. Right, let's figure out the guy with the most siege. That'll be that guy. The other dude is gonna sit on that province, and you're gonna bring some extra cannons. Also, I kinda wanna raise more taxes, otherwise I'm gonna take a loan. And taking loans is not allowed this time. Well, I mean, it is now that we can actually deal with corruption, but still, taking loans is not something I like to do anymore. Also, improving relations with Key might be a good idea. They're my vassal. They're disloyal because I made them into a pig worshipper, and they don't like being pig worshippers. But, you know, that's just something he's gonna have to live with. Is that Windows 7 or 8? That's Windows 7. I always felt like Windows goes into stages. They make one good Windows, and then they make a crappy one, and then they make a good one. See, Windows XP was great, and then Windows Vista was shit, and then Windows 7 was great, and then Windows 8 was shit, so then Windows 9 is gonna be amazing again. Yeah, there you go. That's how I see the world, life, and the meaning of it. It's my philosophy. Now, I would like that Inquisitor, actually, but this guy is still quite young, and I don't want to pay the money for a new one right now. Windows 10 is already out. Oh, except they skipped 9. Yeah, see, then Windows 10 is gonna be shit, and they skipped 9 because they knew that they made a shit system. I'm completely bullshitting you. I've got no knowledge of whether or not Windows 8 is good or bad. They skipped 9 probably because it was shit, and they were like, no, we can't break the chain of shit good, so we'll just skip 9. So then 11's gonna be good again. I don't really see the point in updating my operating system. I mean, I'm quite happy with my operating system, and if I get a bigger, better one, then it's probably going to slow my computer down. That's the way I look at that. I'm like, what new operating system? What does that one do that this one can't? I never really understood that. That's why Windows Vista had all these fancy buttons and flubbity wobbities when everyone was used to the slick and cool Windows XP that did nothing except do what you wanted it to do, and that's why Windows Vista was so badly received, because it had all these thingies that you didn't really need. Windows 10 gets you away from 8. Wow. Yeah, people are actually leaving the coalition. It's amazing. I don't think they're going to continue to leave though, but... There we go, Jan. Good times. Still though, that was really loud. I don't appreciate battle sound being that loud. DirectX. Oh, okay. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. DirectX. If you want that to keep that updated, you need to get new Windows. Apparently. Yeah, I've heard that people actually like Windows Edge. Clever of them to change the name too, because no one would have fallen for just Windows. I mean, Internet Explorer. It's kind of how first impressions go, or 10-year impressions go. Now this time I am quite sick of Jan, so I'm just going to take some actual land off of him this time. I don't know if I really should be doing that. In fact, how is Key doing? Has you finished scoring everything? No, he hasn't finished scoring anything. Ah, he cored Wei Yan, but he still needs to core in Zhangzhou, so it's not like I can feed him too much land. I might perhaps be able to get a new vassal. Like Korchin or something. Or maybe Manchu. Too bad I only border Wu in Japan. Technically, and I'm at war with Korea, so the easing of tension didn't exactly work out there. You invaded Japan first, right? No. I invaded Kutai. I invaded Borneo. Here, I invaded Kutai, vassalized them there, fought Brunei with using Kutai's Reconquest CB. And then I got an alliance offer from Bhutan, which you always get if you're sitting here as an animist. Bhutan is animist, and you know, they like you, so... Because you just kick the shit out of their Hindu rivals, and then you can... oh, the Master of Min died. Well, let's go ahead and pick up ourselves that Inquisitor. Go. They'll send you an alliance offer, which should allow you to ask them for maps. And you ask for the Moluccas, and then you get all of this. You see all of this, which is really nice. Because then you can endow these, and you want to know CB for these two islands because these islands are ridiculous in terms of income. So you get 2 ducats out of that one and 2.3 out of that one a month, right? Those islands are really good. Totally worth the new CB. Especially if you're animist, because you get 20% stab cost reduction. Which is about the only thing that Animist has got going for itself, so, you know, it's quite nice. Well, we've got 94% here. I think I can piece them out, but I would still very much enjoy if I could completely destroy Yan. So, hold on, let me get myself a dude. Take that one. I gotta start piecing people out here. And we gotta fix this border court, because a lot of these provinces are supposed to be part of my state, but they're not yet. So I need at least this bit, right? Makes perfect sense. I want you to cancel your alliance with that guy, with that guy, with that guy, with this guy, with that guy, because apparently you want a lot of friends, and give me all of your money too. That's fine. Piece that out. Can I convert something else? No. Does my vassal have religious? No, my vassal does not have religious. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, good thing I didn't peace out. Jesus. If I had peaced out then and there, this guy would have collapsed to rebels. Yeah, I gotta go fix that. I'm also uploading something at the same time, right? So it's almost done. It's just a minute and then we'll be fine. Destroy the Korean Navy. Now there's an idea I can get into. I've got such a big navy, holy shit. Look at this. Look at this glorious 75 navy. That's amazing. I really need to get rid of some of my mercenaries though, because I really can't afford that. And I'll just have to, I don't know, figure something out. I've got way too many mercenaries. Although the Korean Navy doesn't really have any light ships, right? Oh, what? It did. Well, I'm not too worried about that Korean Navy. I'm not going to stall out the war for all eternity just to... Oh, crap baskets, we can't. Shit. I'm gonna have to ship them over. Yes, this song is called Uprising 5. Okay. Yeah, it's Ryukyu again, but we're not conquering the world this time. We're just making Rome. If I were conquering the world, I would probably not pick maritime ideas. Even though it's so good. Man, that clock tower is going pretty hardcore. Alright. So I've dealt with this now. I can probably pretty safely piece him out right now. I want the provinces that used to be part of my states. That are going to be part of my states. And then what else do I want? I think just some forts. Some coastline like that. Yeah, I can live with this. Fine. There. Although I would kind of like another vassal, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, I can see that work. Adopt Vajrayana Buddhism. Funny joke, bro. Going Buddhist. What the fuck is this game even about? Stop it. Now, I don't want to core Jay Zhao or Jirim. I want to convert these two, release, what's his face? Manchu as an animist, and then we'll give him that shit. I am, however, going to core that, this, that, that, that. And then the only provinces that I'm not coring should be the ones that I'm going to release, and that is the case. So, fantastic. Alright. Now, when is my truce with Japan over? In about a year from now, I do have to revoke this embargo here. But first I have a rebellion to deal with in Korea land. Did he go religious? You betcha. Can't play as an animist without religious. Especially not after Mare Nostrum. That fort can go fuck itself, though. Now, I would like to not pay for my troops right now, but I really can't. Why would I revoke embargo on Korea? Because it was a costly embargo. I smacked Korea in the face so hard that they're no longer a valid rival target. And if you embargo someone that isn't your rival, you lose money. Now, I could embargo Pasai, but that would make me lose money because they're transferring trade power to me. So funnily enough, that would make me lose money. I don't understand either, but you know. See, that would make sense if, I don't know, if there was somebody else with more trade power, but there isn't, so I don't quite understand. Oh, it's a lot of money. A lot of money that I'm losing there. Can't really afford to lose that amount of money. Oh, hold phone here, what the balls? Yeah, I can't really afford to lose that kind of money. Let me just switch this guy out. Save myself a little bit of cash. Money, cash. And I could give some more land to the nobles in the hope that I could appease them. A little bit faster. Yeah, those Korchinis had to go. There's no way. Well, I would have preferred it if Ming hadn't exploded, because then it would be real easy just to declare war on Ming, ask them for trade power, and then I'd be a happy camper, but apparently they felt like exploding, so now I need to actually conquer that land. Either that or just ask access of all of those people individually, but still, that would net me less bang for my buck, so... Come on, Korea! Show me what you got. I can't afford this. I don't want to take a loan. Come on, Florry, there has to be something that you can do. Well, that's gonna help. There we go. God damn, that wasn't pretty though. And then maybe hold the phone here. Maybe I ought to do some of that. And we'll do that. You're gonna do some of that. We were making 19.36. These ships are gonna take a while to get to where they need to be, so I gotta look again in a couple months and see. Yeah, like I said, these ships haven't arrived yet, so we'll see what happens now. Oh, what? Really? So many guys? What the? Oh, fuck me. I didn't expect that, but luckily my troops are just badass. Look at that. My troops are badass. There's 3 mounts, it's easier now? Well, I wouldn't say that. Okay, now that we have this converted, I should be able to release Manchu, and they would be Atavished. Perfect. Well, I'm not really interested in that pretender rebel. I mean, that's fine. Just go ahead and grant him Yerem and Gai Zhao. All I need is the silver extension to go away. I already made myself. Oh, took a loan. It's unfortunate. When's my truce with Japan over? November.